Hello and welcome to Home in WA. Now I'm here at the river berth of the Daikin 1606 replica at Mounts Bay Sailing Club, and watch her as she goes sailing past over the next few months. And if you'd like to crew her, well, you can book online. Why wouldn't you? Have a go. We've got some terrific stories for you today, so let's just get straight into it.
Home in WA is continually striving to find the best of the best, and this home is exceptional. Take a look at the front elevation for a start. This is the Fusion by B1 Homes. B1 Homes is owned by Scott Park with over 25 years of experience. They specialise in the first home buyers, investors and downsizer markets. B1 Homes offers an innovative range of plans that you can choose from, and then all you have to do is to decide on your very own front elevation style. These B1 Homes are literally topped off with a sensational ColourBond steel roof. ColourBond steel is an integral part of B1 Homes, enhancing the bold but clean lines. Building a home can often be seen as very difficult and really a big hassle. Well, nothing can be further from the truth when you build with B1 Homes. You see, they'll look after the entire process from start to finish with 3 simple steps. Firstly, they can help with hassle-free finance, and you'll probably be surprised by how little deposit you'll need. Secondly, they can find your perfect block in your preferred location. Thirdly, they can provide you with innovative designs to suit your precise needs and budget. Simple as 1, 2, 3. Now let's check out this beautiful home. Have a look at the seamless flow from outside to inside in this entertainment area. And this is one heck of a good looking kitchen. Now the surprises just keep on coming. I'm a big fan of tucking the main bedroom privately down at the rear of the house, and that's exactly what they've done here. The Fusion's master suite includes a massive walk-in robe and huge ensuite with full-size bath. You may as well be in a fancy hotel suite here, away from it all in your own sanctuary. B1 Homes have just been awarded Best Display Home for their category in the recent HIA Awards, and it's easy to see why. On the outside, things are just as striking. It looks good now, but it's so important to be able to stand the test of time. And this home has it all. Take a look at that beautiful front elevation, set off by a beautiful ColourBond steel roof. The Fusion has one of ColourBond Steel's brand new colours, but in fact ColourBond Steel have just released 6 new contemporary colours for you to choose from. It's easy to see why B1 Homes are leading the way in innovative designs and stunning looks. But even better, they'll not only build your dream home, they'll arrange your finance and even find you your block of land. The comprehensive range of B1 Homes plans and elevations are on their website, including their display centre locations. Check out b1homes.com.au.
When we think of our lovely backyard pool and keeping it healthy, we generally think of either chlorine or salt. But what if I told you there's actually a third alternative, a chlorine-free alternative? It's called AquaFresh, and it's a fully automated system that has been brought to Australia by West Aussie company Pool Controls. Now, historically we've relied on chlorine systems, either in fresh water or generated from salt water. Chlorine is tried and tested, but they're not for everyone. If you're looking for a chlorine-free alternative, then the AquaFresh system might just be for you. You see, AquaFresh is completely non-hazardous. It's gentle on your skin and on your eyes, and it's been used throughout the USA and Europe for over 20 years. So if we're not using chlorine or salt, then how does the AquaFresh system work? Well, the active ingredient is PHMB, polyhexamethyl biguanide. The name is long, but what it does is pretty simple. It basically kills bacteria. It's actually been widely used in the pharmaceutical and medical worlds as an antimicrobial, And as well as killing all those bugs, it also gives you outstanding water clarity. Pool Controls are the first to create an automated dosing unit, making the system completely automated. And you know what that means? More time for your family, friends and relaxation. Now Liz, we're standing here with the AquaFresh system. Why did Pool Controls decide to develop this?
Well, it was a true chlorine-free system that was crying out for automation. The chemicals in the AquaFresh system have been used for over 20 years in America and Europe, but always with hand dosing, which is a real hassle for most people. So Pool Controls has brought a fully automated product to the market.
The AquaFresh system has been approved by the APVMA and is a fresh alternative to chlorine and salt. And for those that love their hair, well, with AquaFresh, you'll never get bleached or have colour changes, so you can rest easy. AquaFresh water is also gentle on swimwear. And if you suffer with asthma or allergies, then this system could be for you. There's no longer any chlorine to cause sneezes and reactions. It's just pure, clean water that is odour-free. Now Liz, the AquaFresh is obviously a great alternative. How easy is it for people with existing chlorine pools to make the switch over?
Well, the AquaFresh is a very simple system to install, but it is incompatible with chlorine. It's a true chlorine-free alternative. So there is a pre-treatment that has to take place before it can be installed. It doesn't take very long, and in a few hours you can be all set up, ready to go.
If you're interested in the new AquaFresh system, then give Pool Controls a call on 1300 550 010. They'll be able to look at your situation and help you decide on the best option.
What a terrific ship. This is an amazing replica, the Doifkin. It really is. And to think, you know, they've actually sailed this quite successfully, although it was built in 1995. Sailed it from Perth to Holland, but having a look down there, I'm not sure in the rough seas my stomach could handle it. Anyway, heaps more coming up in the show. We'll see you soon.
When looking at properties, you'll often hear location, location, location. It's so true. Get a great location and not only will you love coming home at the end of the day, but you'll be making an investment in your family's lifestyle. We have found some luxury homes nestled right in the heart of Yokine that will seriously impress you. These grand townhouses by Trendsetter Homes have been built by boutique builders who know just how important the small details are. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, upstairs balcony, fabulous kitchen and large open-plan living is just the start. These 4 properties are situated smack bang between a lush golf course and a park with glimpses of the city. Brad, there's 4 properties here. I imagine they're going to go pretty quickly.
We've already had an offer on the front property, so we have had a really good response while they're being built. Now that they've been set up and people can come in and have a look and see the high quality of fittings here, they're all a little bit different. It has something that we haven't seen before when we've got a product like this with townhouses with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms and 4 toilets, huge kitchens, stone bench tops, and this location with the park just behind the golf course in front. Sitting upstairs, you can see both from the same seat. It is really something special.
With everything you could need for luxury living, these gems will get snapped up pretty quickly. So to find out more, call Brad at Acton on 0414 425 338.
Hi and welcome back to Gardening at Home. Over the next few months we'll be bringing you lots of tips and great ideas to get your garden shipshape for summer. There's nothing better than the first flowers to herald the start of spring. And now with the weather warming up, it's the ideal time to get out and about in your garden to help it recover after winter. So what can you do to create a healthy garden full of lush foliage, flowers and fruit at your home in WA? Listen carefully and I'll let you in on a trade secret. The secret to keep your garden in peak condition like this beautiful garden here is to use a good quality dynamic fertiliser and soil conditioner. And this is it. It's formulated by the people at Seasol. It's Power Feed. You see, Power Feed is made with a unique formula that combines the benefits of macronutrients and trace elements, proteins, amino acids, fish and natural soil conditioners to boost the overall plant growth and vigour. It also contains liquid compost, which stimulate beneficial soil microbial activity, promoting good soil structure and increasing nutrient availability. So it looks after plants above and below the ground, or even in a pot. If you're short of time, all you need is 10 minutes to apply the ready-to-use 2-litre Power Feed hose-on spray pack. Covering 100 square metres, it's safe to use on the whole garden. All you need to do is attach a hose and away you go. Made by the clever people at Seasol, Power Feed is available at all leading nurseries, garden centres and hardware stores. But if you want more info, go to seasol.com.au. We'll be back later in the show, but we'd like to thank the folks at Seasol for being part of Home in WA for many years and helping us to celebrate our 500th episode.
Now, last week on the show, I caught up with Jen Merrigan from Have a Go News. Now, we talked about Have a Go Week, but today we're talking about one of your favourite days. It's Have a Go Day, isn't it?
Absolutely. And that's on Wednesday, the 12th of November, which is next Wednesday. And it's at Burswood Park. And this is a free day, and everyone's welcome to come along and have a go at a variety of activities. The day is organised by the Seniors Recreation Council, and their theme this year is sport and recreation for seniors. And there's loads of activities to try. You'll see people on the rock climbing wall.
Well, really, they rock climb?
They rock climb. If you look at the front cover of Have a Go News this month, you'll see a fantastic lady who's in her 60s climbing up the wall and then flying fox down. Yeah. And it's fantastic. And there's canoeing, there's archery, there's more than 200 different stalls with all sorts of activities, clubs and groups that you can join. There's lots of going to be cooking demonstrations. Channel 7 personalities will be down there on the day. My Kitchen Rules competitors are doing a cooking demonstration. There'll be the Great Bethany Bake Off finals. Crown Perth will have their chefs down there and they'll be doing cooking demonstrations as well. So there's just so much to do on the day.
I feel hungry now that you've just spoken like that. I mean, it sounds like a great event, and you've just given such great support behind the Divecon, which is behind us now, and Have a Go Day. It is really tremendous what you're doing. So I suppose all I can say is get down there next Wednesday, Have a Go Day at Burswood Park. To date, it's estimated about 90% of the buildings in Perth are constructed using very traditional methods and building techniques that we've all grown up with. Lots of bricks. But recently, an alternative's been raising a few eyebrows. In fact, more than that, this is a building solution that's not only had popularity in the regional areas, it's now gaining traction in metropolitan areas too. It's modular housing, and the reason it's becoming so popular? It turns out there's quite a few. Chair of Master Builders Association Modular Committee, Roger Pickett from TR Homes, has seen firsthand this growth in demand for modular. So who better to explain what's happening? Roger, what is happening here? I mean, why is there such a move towards this style of housing?
Oh, look, the market's increasing tenfold in regards to demand for modular housing, which is seen as an alternate to site-built construction.
There must be a lot of advantages to building in a warehouse and taking it to the site. Is that something you find?
Yeah, for sure, Dan, and we find that operating within a facility, we're able to control the quality and speed of construction and obviously use different products.
What about energy rating? Has it got a good sort of branding there?
The energy efficiency in these houses now are in excess of 6 stars in some cases. So yeah, all the Energy Plus side of it is very well taken care of.
You know, there's no surprise we're moving towards alternative building types. There's a lot of interest in this area from builders supplying new products to clients. In response, Master Builders has set up a new modular committee to work with modular builders and suppliers. Jeff Cooper is the Director of Housing. Jeff, why have Master Builders set this up?
Well, it's a growth sector of the market. There's more and more builders getting involved in that area. So we've set up a committee to look at issues that confront the industry. So we're working on issues like transport, finance, planning restrictions which can impact on modular construction. So we're working through these issues with government on behalf of our members.
Yeah, and I think it's something that's got a massive future. Well, I'm sure it has, because when you compare it to yesteryear, the days of the dongers and you know, the old cheap transportables, it's come so far, hasn't it?
Well, that's right. The modular sector of the industry would like to get that message out that modular construction offers unique solutions for clients. It can construct on uneven sites, clay soils, small sites, plus I guess it's now finished at a really high level. So these are the messages that the Modular Construction Committee is trying to get out into the marketplace.
When you consider all the advantages that come with off-site construction and the creativity that's now going into their designs, I think the future for modular housing is very bright. In fact, I'm convinced that what we're seeing is the birth of a new market segment. For more info, go to mbawa.com.
If the thought of planning, redesigning or installing your irrigation system seems too hard, think again. There is an easy way to plan your garden watering system with little help from the irrigation experts at Total Eden. All you have to do is follow these simple steps. Come down to your local Total Eden store and collect a DIY irrigation planner and a flow test kit. Next, take it home and sketch your home garden in all areas to be irrigated. Then, test the water flow from your water supply. This could be mains, bore or tank. When you have completed your plan, bring it back in to your local Total Eden store to discuss your watering options, and they will design a system to suit your individual needs and water pressure. When the design has been completed, Total Eden will give you a call and you can pop back in store to discuss the design. They can provide you with a quote with all the irrigation parts and fittings to complete the job. When you're ready to go, they can deliver everything you need direct to your place. All you have to do is follow the plan. Well, it looks like I have some work to do. If you need any further help and guidance during the installation, don't hesitate to contact Total Eden. Their friendly staff are sure to have the total water solution for your garden. To start planning your new garden irrigation, head down to your local Total Eden store or call 1300 657 099.
It's extremely rare to find absolute riverfront living in an inner city suburb. And when it's offered, there's usually a rush to purchase. Well, I've got some great news. Boasting the most magnificent views of the Spring Rivervale precinct, Park on Swan is set to become a luxurious masterpiece on the banks of this beautiful Swan River. Now, this is an opportunity for a first-class lifestyle that will not last. And what a location! With 20 metres of beautiful parkland between your doorstep and the river, this natural setting is perfect for shady relaxation amongst a chorus of birdsong. James, there's a number of apartments that are available. The tower apartments, they're perfectly placed for amenities, I suppose, aren't they?
Absolutely. They start at $390,000 and they come with a 20-metre lap pool. Part of this pool is also designed to be child-friendly because there's a wading section. We've got 1,200 square metres of landscape, private and secure gardens, as well as a residence lounge, a gymnasium and a private residence theatre. A lot of the thinking behind this design has been with families and multiple residents in mind in the planning of it.
If you prefer to stretch the legs a little further, explore the river by bike along the meandering paths shared by walkers and families, or call adventure your middle name and get on the water with a canoe from the resort's own private kayak shed. But don't think these apartments are out of reach. They are in fact surprisingly affordable, but already 1/3 have been reserved. So to make one your very own, go to their website. It's parkonswan.com.
Earlier today we showed you how power feed can make a difference in your garden, but did you know Seasol also developed the organically based power feed for veggies and power feed for flowers and fruit? And this year they've added 2 brand new formulations, PowerFeed for natives and PowerFeed Organics. So let me tell you a little bit more about them. The one for veggies is specifically designed for vegetables, taking the proven PowerFeed formula of fish, highly soluble nutrients and liquid compost to provide everything that your veggies need to thrive. For flowers and fruit, the formula contains extra fish and added iron that minimises leaf yellowing. It also has less nitrogen, so you don't get excessive leaf growth at the expense of flowering. Now, this new formula has been specifically formulated for all Australian native plants, including phosphorus sensitive plants like grevilleas, banksias and proteas. The fast acting liquid can be applied to the roots or as a foliar feed. At Sea Salt, they don't ever stop developing. Here's another new addition, PowerFeed Organic. It's a certified mixture to sustain healthy growth in all plants, including edible crops, natives and flowering plants. Plus, it's great for the soil and environment. It's pretty much your all-round organic application. Remember to apply all PowerFeed formulations every couple of weeks throughout the growing season, and you too can have the best garden in the street. All PowerFeed formulations are available exclusively at Bunnings stores across WA, but you can find out more at seasalt.com.au.
Well, that's it for today's show. Now, if you'd like to sail on the Daikin, you can book online. It's daikin.com.au. And if you'd like to know anything more about today's stories, we'll jump on our website, and while you're there, like us on Facebook. We'll see you next week at 4:30. Bye for now.